Last episode's simulation brought about a number of painful memories. There are family members and friends who would still be alive today if the drivers who rammed into their vehicles had opted to sleep rather than get behind the wheels. Hello and welcome onto The Mindset. I am Yetunde Adenike.
On The Mindset with Yetunde Adenike.
Washed her hands.
Imagine that.
Inside BRT.
Wow.
She washed her hands.
Lagos now, wow.
I'm telling you.
So, have you been sleeping well? I can see some dark circles around your eyes.
I knew you will spot it. This is the problem with having medical people as friends. Actually, I haven't been sleeping well. You know, I had a deadline to meet. So this past couple of weeks, I haven't been sleeping. I've been sleeping late, waking up early. It's been really tough.
No, actually, sleep is very good for the body, you know.
I know, sorry. I'm sorry I cut you off. Okay. I want to introduce you, to our people. Hello, everyone, again. This is a friend of the house, Rachael Ebhodaghe. She's a nurse midwife, and she has caught me that I've not been sleeping well. So you were saying?
Sleep, in particular, perfect or quality sleep is good for the body, mind, and soul. Quality sleep between 7 to 9 hours average is good for the body. But actually, can we do that?
Exactly.
Especially when we are in this busy Lagos. So when you sleep, you feel that you have a relaxed mind. Your coordination is perfect, actually.
Yeah.
And these dark circles around your eyes, you will never find them again.
You know this lack of coordination. I noticed it. I noticed
exactly.
that, my concentration, it wasn't so good. I was very forgetful. And then I was having headaches.
Yes.
And the truth of the matter is that I know sleep is important. But this one that I haven't been sleeping well, what kind of trouble will I have been inviting for myself if I had continued in that way?
The side effects of poor sleep, they are dangerous to our health. That's the thing. Many people don't know. They will just be hustling. They'll say, no, I need to make money. But that's not it. That money that you want to make, you will not take it to the graveside. You know that? So the side effects of poor sleep or lack of sleep, sometimes when you go to the hospital, you check your blood pressure, you see that your blood pressure is very high. Sometimes you say, no, it's not in my family. It's not a matter of being in your family or not. The thing is that when you don't sleep well at night, your blood pressure tends to go higher than usual. And high blood pressure, it leads to various types of what they call cardiovascular disease. That's heart problem, which causes heart attack or stroke. So that one is not good for the body at all. Then also, some people feel palpitation in their hearts. You just feel your heart beating very fast. Then also, you start having lack of coordination. Lack of coordination is not good at all. When you are doing something, you see that you are not concentrating well. So you have that. Then these dark circles around the eyes, people tend to cover it with makeup. But the thing is that you will still see it, you still detect it from somebody that is not sleeping well. So these dark circles around the eyes.
It's like the body exposing you to the world.
Exactly.
That this person, she has not been sleeping.
Exactly. So people know that because the person is lacking sleep. That's why they have dark circles around the eyes. And also, some people have puffiness in their eyes when they don't sleep well. But if they have good quality sleep, the puffiness will reduce also. Then once you have injury, when you have proper sleep, that injury tends to heal quickly and well. But if you don't sleep well, you tend to go down every time. You tend to even fall sick every time for lack of proper sleep.
That wasn't good at all. But I have repented. I've repented. That's why, as you can see, I have taken time off.
Okay.
So you said something about high blood pressure. That means, the sleep also has an effect on the heart.
Exactly.
That one that's, as they say in Lagos, that's deep.
It's very deep.
And very scary. And very scary.
Yeah. One of the complications of high blood pressure is stroke. Stroke, when part of the body is paralyzed. So there's partial stroke, there's complete stroke. So just to prevent that, it's good for people to sleep so that they'll prevent that high blood pressure that leads to stroke. Yeah, and other heart disease. Sure, it's free. Even God rested on the seventh day. So we are supposed to be sleeping too.
So it's free. Just get on your bed and sleep. How many hours should we sleep
Medical profession said an average of 7 to 9 hours of sleep is good for an adult. I'm not talking about children now. Children's own is higher. So an adult, an average of 7 to 9. But in our busy Lagos life.
I was going to ask, in this Lagos, hey.
So just imagine somebody coming back from work 12 midnight that has a very busy work schedule and closing and getting home by 12:30. The person will rush and eat.
Yes.
Then go to bed to sleep. Sleeping maybe like 3 hours.
And even this going to sleep immediately after eating is not even good.
It's not good. It leads to obesity too.
Okay, now realistically speaking, I mean, you and I, we know how Lagos is.
Yeah.
How many hours can we sleep in this our busy lifestyle in Lagos and we will not get into trouble?
Okay, for me and for some school of thoughts also, they will tell you 4 hours because of your busy lifestyle in Lagos. But it is also necessary that you take some break. I know some organizations, they do give people break.
Okay.
But instead of them to rest at that break time, they use it for gisting, doing all sorts of things, pressing on their phones. So at least a little break, even if it's 30 minutes, use it to nap. You doze off a little. You can't cheat nature. Just follow nature's rule.
There's some sleep that you'll just be doing something. Maybe you haven't slept well in the night. You just be doing something. That sleep will just come as if you don't sleep me now, and then you just fall asleep. And then you wake up like 10 minutes later and you feel like
refreshed.
You have slept for hours.
Yeah.
I think they call it a power nap or something
Power
like
nap,
that.
yes. Power nap is very good. Just allow it to flow. Sleep it off. Once you wake up, you feel refreshed. That is it.
Okay.
It's good for the body.
So that's a way of making up for the deficit hours.
Yeah, that you've not slept before.
I'm repenting even more as I'm talking to you. We have to be real.
Yeah.
I know that some people in exam rooms and they fall asleep and people wake them up and they continue to sleep until the end of the exam when they wake up. So basically everybody should know their system.
Yeah, it's true.
And yes, it's you can study, but pace yourself.
Yes.
The same way we're talking about Lagos, because me, I'm very particular, because sometimes when I'm talking to people, I say 8 hours, try and sleep for 8 hours, even though me myself I'm guilty of not doing so. How are some ways that we can get this sleep in Lagos? I'm thinking one, for example, that maybe people can take public transport, like the BRT,
Yes.
buses with AC. I mean, what do you think? I'm thinking they can take that so that they can.
Yeah, it's good. Taking public transport, you are not driving.
Yes.
You are well relaxed, especially when you are stopping at the last bus stop.
Yes.
So just take that time, drop your phone and take a nap.
Yeah.
Sometimes there will be traffic on the way. Just sleep like
There's
1
always
hour.
traffic in Lagos.
Just sleep 1 hour, 2 hours. That 1 hour, between 1 hour to 2 hours sleep that you slept is refreshing. And once you alight at your last bus stop, you are refreshed and you are good to go.
I know that. I think during the government of Fashola, he encouraged people, to have cool cars.
Okay, yeah.
That's like share rides. I mean, and I thought it was a very good idea, because today we use your car, and then I can sleep all the way to the office. I mean, if we live around the same area and we work around the same place, and then tomorrow when I drive, you can sleep.
Exactly.
I think people should,
They should inculcate that too. It's a good idea.
It is a good idea. And now we have trains.
Exactly.
So people should be learning to drop their cars.
Yeah.
I know that if we're basing public transport on those yellow and black buses, well, it might be difficult to encourage people to take public transport. But I think with these new buses, with ACs, they're quite comfortable.
Yeah.
And on Saturday, you can drive your flashy car around town.
Yes, exactly.
So how do we go about getting a good night's sleep?
Okay, that's another point that you just brought in. Getting a good night's sleep. Sometimes when some people are about to sleep, you see them pressing their phones. And once some people are on social media like this, they tend to just be there for hours, then later they sleep, or before you know it, their alarm is up and they get dressed up.
Yeah.
So once it's time for you to sleep, just drop your phone, switch off your lights and sleep off. Then also, when you take water in the evenings, try as much as possible not to take it close to your sleep time.
Okay.
Because taking water close to your sleep time, you tend to get up frequently at night to urinate. So it's better to take water less at night, more during the day, so it will help to rehydrate your system. And also try to eat early early before sleep time. Then also you try to read a boring book. If the sleep is not coming, just take any book, read it. It doesn't have to be interesting. Just take it and read up. Once you start reading boring book, so before you know it, sleep comes easily.
And I think I read somewhere that, you know, it's not advisable to have our TVs in the room.
TVs, yeah, exactly. That's another one.
For those ones who cannot get the 7 to 8 hours.
Yes. Sometimes it doesn't really matter how many hours you sleep too. It depends on the quality of sleep that you have. There are some people that sleep 2 hours, and once they wake up, they feel refreshed than that person that has been trying to sleep for 7 or 8 hours.
So whatever number of hours they can sleep, you know, they should do that at night. And then during the day, they take naps. And then they should leave out one weekend, at least, even if it is in the entire month, and just take time out
To rest.
sleep,
Exactly.
to rest.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, rest is very important.
Important.
Especially if it has to do, this one, it has to do with the heart. You know, some people will tell you, oh, I have to do this work, I have to do this work. If I don't do this work, it will not get done. But you and I know that's not true. If someone drops dead in an office right now,
They will replace the person immediately.
There will be someone to take it. We're not
Exactly.
saying people shouldn't do their work to the best of their ability, but you also have to pay attention to your body.
System.
To your body. Too many people just dropping dead. We need to slow down. And me, I'm very happy because with our economy now, we're very happy when things are free.
Yeah.
Sleep is
It's free.
Nobody's charging you for the sleep. So people should, you know, take time out to get good
Quality sleep.
Thank you so very much. You know, it looks like it's going to rain, so I think we are going to have to, you know, relocate to.
It's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, thank you everyone for being a part of the Mindset today. I have had an enlightening time with my very dear friend of the house, Rachael Ebhodaghe, and I have learnt a lot. Sleep is good. It's good for your physical health, it's good for your mental health. So I hope that after today, you will pay more attention to your sleep. And by doing that, you'll be paying more attention to your health. Until I come your way again on another episode of The Mindset, I am Yetunde Adenike. Stay blessed, take care of yourself, make sure you sleep well and good.